Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Golden Boy, and today we are back on Apex Legends. And today, what I wanted to talk about is the current state of Apex, and I'm be going over some things that I dislike of the game right now. Mostly the things that I dislike about the game right now. There are a few things that I do still enjoy about Apex, like the core fundamental part of Apex. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are gonna agree with these things. I'm not gonna talk about this like I'm gonna bash the game or anything like that, because I still love playing Apex and I still love Apex to its core, but just some of the things right now, along with the developers that are making the game and everything like that, just seem like they're not listening a lot when it comes to the community, and everybody's getting a lot like real frustrated and bored and burned out of the game. But moving on to the game itself, so what you guys are gonna be seeing in the background is a 26 kill 5,000 damage game on someone who ended up paying for a 20 kill badge and a 4K badge. So hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background, but I'm gonna be talking about current state of Apex right now. And I'm going to go over since before Season 1, Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3, right? So, back before Season 1, I played all the time. I grinded actually so much before Season 1. I think the meta was just fun to play with. The Wingman was overpowered, absolutely. Wraith and Lifeline were the most played characters, which they did need a small tweak, I believe, but besides that, it was mostly in a pretty decent, pretty balanced meta. The map was fantastic, phenomenal. I had no changes that I wanted in that map. Season 2 came out, Disruptor rounds came out, started nerfing the main characters, Path was broken. Like, I feel like the whole damage thing, that, like, off the rip, the whole damage thing to Wraith, Lifeline, and Path doesn't need to be in the game, period. Like, their hitboxes are, like, they have smaller hitboxes, right, but they're not unhittable, right? They don't need that 5%, especially with the whole Gibby and Caustic buffs, where they take so much damage. Yes, they are larger targets, but Gibby, bro, has so much goddamn health, it's crazy, which brings me to another fact of Gibby getting a buff. I feel like his gun shield is enough. He does not need that extra, like, less damage receiving the fortified or whatever it is. He literally just needs his gun shield, and it should do literally 25 to 50. It shouldn't do 75. That's a whole entire blue shield, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you aim down sights and you fight a Gibby, odds are you're going to lose. Like, even if you hit every single one of your shots, you're probably going to lose. But my main problem with the game in its state right now, I feel like there's a few things I'm going to touch on, and they all coordinate to one source of the problem, which I believe is the map. Okay, so if you think about it, right, there was a charge rifle. Everybody was mad about the charge rifle. It was overpowered, no damage drop off, this and that. They did nerf it once or twice. It's still in a pretty broken state at the moment, but it's not as broken as everybody thinks because everybody's using the PK now. But with the map, it's so large that people were getting beamed like that, right? So that's one problem that coordinates with the map. Now, along with the characters, a lot of the characters are useless now. And what I mean useless, I mean fucking useless, man. Like, Mirage, Bloodhound, Caustic's, like, very situational. Gibby's a monster right now. Pathfinder's a monster, and Bang is a monster. The only three good playable characters are Gibby, Bangalore, and Pathfinder. And if you want to move across the map, the only way to move across the map is Pathfinder. And the only way to get out of engagements is Bangalore. Yes, you can use Wraith, you can go invisible with Wraith, but when you pop out of Wraith invisibility, you're probably going to get melted because there's no cover, because the map is gigantic. There's like a rock or two between every 40 feet, and then there's towns that are just placed in random areas. So it's giant open field, town, rock here and there, dead. Like, there's literally hardly any escape characters in the game. Most of the characters are useless at the moment, which comes down to the common denominator of the map, right? So the meta, along with the characters not being that great, come down to the core fundamental part is the map. Like, I'm not bored of Apex right now. I want to play Apex. The guns have been busted before. We've played on Kings Canyon, and there's been a busted alternator. We've dealt with that because we still played the game. We can still get out of scenarios. You can still 1v3. Especially comes to another point of mine is I'm a solo player, right? I like playing solo. I do not like playing with a 3-man. It is boring to me. I do not want to get 3 to 4 kills playing with 2 other sweats. I like to get as much kills as possible. I literally played before Season 1 and Season 2 all by myself. I didn't want to play with anybody. It got me the most kills. I was able to grind getting as many kills as I could in one day, or get gameplays for you guys and stuff like that. And I love playing solo, which is a massive and I mean unplayable problem right now when it comes to being a solo player that wants to get either content or just play the game because they like playing solos to get high kills and stuff. And that is because of skill-based fucking matchmaking. I don't know exactly when they added this in. I heard it was Season 3. All I know is it is the dumbest fucking concept I have ever heard in my entire life. Now, a lot of people are going to argue, but Shredded, you're a sweat. You have a 24 KD. You have this, this, and that. Why don't you just body these 3-mans? If you go up against 3 pretty okay players with an okay shot, on this map, you're going to die 8 times out of 10. Like, I don't care how good your shot is. You're going to laser one guy, immediately melt him, and you're dead right after. And the problem with this is you go with a solo queue by yourself. You get 2 other teammates that don't know how to play the fucking game because that's how they match them up, right? I'm okay with having 2 bots on my team or 2 people that aren't familiar with the game on my team. I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's always been the scenario. The problem is now is that they're queuing you up with a guaranteed sweat on each team, right? So you have you and 2 other bots. You're solo queuing. The problem is that sweat that they're accounting for has 2 other sweats with them because they're playing in a 3-man. So you're getting paired up with multiple 3-mans 24/7 all the time, back to back to back in pubs. You should not have to be sweating 24/7 against 3 above average players all the time in public matches because it's pubs. You should be randomly getting queued up with random players because, like I said, it is pubs. If I wanted to go play a ranked experience, I'd go play ranked. And another problem with skill-based is you're not even getting thrown on your own server half the time. You're getting placed on other servers, so your shots aren't even connecting like they should be because they're trying to queue you up with the skill of other players rather than your actual server you should be playing on. So skill-based, along with the meta, along with the map and the characters not being great because of the map, the characters would be way better on Kings Canyon. Like I said, like, I'd be playing the game right now on Kings Canyon. Another reason why I haven't been uploading lately is because I do not enjoy this map. This map sucks ass. I fucking hate this map. It is gigantic. There are only 60 people that are in a game. It is hard to find people, and then once you find people, they play like absolute weirdos because they're either in, like I said, in a 2 or a 3-man, and they just sit in buildings, and these buildings are 4 to 5 stories tall. People just sit in the buildings. The audio is terrible, so you don't even know what floor they're on, and then you have this busted-ass meta, so you go up to the 5th floor, and you're PK'd for 150. It is so dumb. These developers need to listen to the community because I love this game at its core. Apex, I still believe, is the best game at the moment, competitively, and just overall, just gameplay-wise, it is the most enjoyable. But with the current meta, along with this dog shit map that they need to get rid of, I can't last 75 more days with this season, man, playing this map. I do not want to play this map anymore. It is just boring. It is slow. It is terribly made for all mains, except for Pathfinder in Bangalore. And they just don't seem to care at all. So we're talking about nerfing the charge rifle and nerfing this, and they buff the PK and they nerf the wingman. The fact that their priorities is on the wingman still, bro, a gun that you need to be precise with that hits for 40 fucking 5 or 36 with fortified on is absolutely ridiculous. It is uncalled for. They need to fucking fix their priorities because they have no idea what the fuck they're doing in this game. They're driving it into the ground, and it is super annoying because I love this fucking game. A lot of you guys love this game, and I just want to be able to play this game and get content for you guys as a solo player. I want to go back to playing solos again. I have not played solos literally this entire season. I've been playing with one other person because I cannot sit there and just 1v3 24/7. It is just, it mentally just breaks you down. You don't even want to play the game anymore. Like, and that's where I'm at right now. I've just been playing other games. I've been chillaxing, maybe just trying to get my groove of wanting to play the game back again, which is extremely hard. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm in a place, I think everybody's in a place really where they're just kind of like, we need them to do something. We just need them to do something extremely bad. But that's my opinion on the game at the moment. I feel like all they need to do is just bring back Kings Canyon, man, and do a few adjustments, and we're fine. Like, no one asked for Kings Canyon to be gone. Like, or just have a choice between Kings Canyon and the new map. It's not that hard, man. Like, if your community's split in 2 different maps, it's not that big of a deal. Like, just leave at the 2 maps and then leave squads. Be done with it. But I don't know. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay, man. Like, I just wanted to go on a small little rant right there because I miss playing Apex at its core, man. I love the game so much, and I just hope the best for it in the future. Hopefully, they can figure out their shit and the game does not go downhill. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Reloading. Enemy down. Another enemy. Recharging my shields. Reloading.